Welcome back with another video. And today, as you can see from the title, right, West Indies tour of Sri Lanka. I'm sorry, guys, I probably tried to let it be a little bit clickbait, but come on, guys, you know the thing go already. So, yeah, talking about the tour of Sri Lanka, West Indies, we're going to be touring Sri Lanka in about 3 weeks time from now, and we're going to be playing T20 series, three-match T20 series. We're going to be playing a ODI series as well. We're playing the T20s first, and then we get into the ODIs. So first thing I'm going to do is, of course, just to show you a refresher, this is the schedule. This is the schedule for West Indies for the year 2024. In terms of T20s, Australia was pretty successful. Yeah, even though we lost 2-1, it was pretty competitive. We made 200 in all of those games, beating up South Africa twice. World Cup could have gone, a little bit better, but we're okay with Super 8, so I would say that's a relative success. After the fact that last year T20 team was dreadful, so I would say World Cup was a big success. Caribbean Premier League so far looking good. So now T20s overall has been very good for us. And let's look at the T20 squad that would have played South Africa. We beat South Africa 3-0, but this was a squad from the South Africa series. Johnson Charles, Alec Athanase, and Obed McCoy. I highlight those three in particular because for this Sri Lanka series, guess what? I would rest them. I would drop them. I would rotate them. However you want to phrase it. I think these three are the most likely three that I would rotate out of the squad, and I want to have a look at some other guys. I'm trying to play a full strength West Indies team. Moti, he's world class. Shea Hope, of course, he's now looking like the #1 T20 opener. Hetmyer looks good, returning to form. Matic Ford with the new ball is good. Shamar, need to see him some more. Akil, good. Roston Chase, vice captain. Uran is good. Rutherford is good. Shepherd is good. The only other debatable position is Fabian Allen. And I guess you could rotate Fabian Allen out if you want. So you could even rotate out Fabian instead of Obed McCoy, right? Whichever way, that's fine with me. But these are my changes. Oh, before I look at the changes, these are the games. So remember, October 13, first T20 against Sri Lanka, October 15, October 17. All right. All of these being, of course, we're touring Sri Lanka. So, yeah. So these would be my changes. I think Kyle Mayers has done exceptionally well to deserve a recall. Yeah, and I think, guys, if you're looking at me and telling me that Alec Athanase is better than Kyle Mayers in T20 as an opener, as a fielder, as a part-time bowler, you're lying. Alec cannot hit the ball as hard as Kyle Mayers. Kyle Mayers can give you 1 or 2 overs up front if it's swinging. If it is swinging. We hasn't gone an international wicket as yet, but still, Kyle Mayers can bowl some economical overs up front if it's swinging, can get wickets up front if it's swinging. He's a wonderful fielder. Some direct hits that you see Kyle Mayers execute, you're not going to see Alec Athanase do that. So I'm telling you, Alec is more versatile, but I think if you were to match them up, person for person, I think Kyle Mayers should get the nod. Brandon King clearly would come back into the squad, and I would take Johnson Charles out, Brandon King in. Brandon might not be able to play all 3 matches, given that he's recovering from injury. So guess what? What I would do is I would have Brandon and Kyle in the squad. Shea is definitely going to open. I may play Brandon King for the first 2 T20 and rest him for the 3rd one because trying to manage his injury, or maybe play Brandon in the final T20 and Kyle play the first 2. However we want to do it. And of course, I'm bringing back Dre Ross. Dre Ross He's not been playing a lot of cricket. He's been training very hard with TKR. TKR haven't been playing him a lot. But Dreros, if you're looking at me and tell me that Obed is better than Dreros, if you're telling me Jason Ola is better than Dreros as an all-rounder, if you're telling me Kofi James can bat down the middle, down at 6'7" and bowl better than Dreros, I don't know. If you tell me any all-rounder in the Caribbean right now, Jason Ola, whoever it might be, that's better than Dreros, you're lying. I think this would be close to full strength. Maybe Fabian Allen's position is debatable, but I guess I'll keep Fabian because I like Fabian. And everybody is biased. Fabian is just my bias. I like Fabian. I think I would always want him around the squad, around the setup. So I'd carry Fabian. You don't have to carry Fabian. You can always tell me what would be your squad and who would you pick ahead of Fabian. But I like Fabian. His fielding, his bowling, he can hit the ball hard. So I like Fabian. Yeah. So that would be my T20 squad. Now I expect the team to win the T20 series 2-1 or 3-0. You hear what I'm saying? I expect that we're gonna beat Sri Lanka in the T20 series 2-1 or 3-0. That is a given based on how we've been performing for the year. Now our biggest concern now is ODI cricket. We are struggling in ODI cricket. We have been struggling. So we got embarrassed in Australia, right? We got embarrassed in Australia. 3-0. Getting bowled out for 86. If Shea can't stand up and bat, nobody can bat. Um, we don't get a lot of ODIs either. So this is a good chance for us now. These three ODIs after the T20 is a good. We can look at it two ways, right? You can say let's assemble our best team together and try to win the ODI series. Or you can say, let's give some youngsters opportunity because there's no basis upon which that we're gonna select a ODI squad. There's no recency bias. There's no cricket 50 over cricket that anyone has played to say yes, somebody's in 50 over form. Yes, somebody might be in good nick in T20 cricket, but 50 over cricket is completely different. So yeah, you want the skill sets to be more that of a test player that's slightly attacking. Would be better for 50 over cricket. But yeah, we have November and December to play England and Bangladesh. So you might say, let's use this Sri Lanka series in order to assemble the best ODI squad for England and Bangladesh here in the Caribbean. So this was a squad that played against England. Remember, Shane Dorridge, after being selected, then retired, right? So Shane Dorridge retired. Shimron Hetmeyer got dropped in the very next series to go to Australia. Rutherford then said that he wasn't going to play in Australia because he was playing T20 elsewhere. Who else got? Well, let's just show you the Australia squad. This was the Australia squad. This was a total rubbish squad. Total rubbish. And no disrespect to Kavem Hodge, Kean Hartley, Justin Greaves, Teddy Bishop, Tevim Imlach, Hayden Walsh Jr., Matty Ford. No disrespect to any of these guys, but this is not our full strength. This would be like a West Indies A, right? This is like a West Indies A. Yes, we have our captain and our vice captain, and Casey Carty and Roston Chase and Shepherd and Modes, but this is a West Indies A squad, right? This is no way our best 15. Right? So these that are put in bold are the changes I would make. So I'm going to make two squads, predicted squad one, right? Tevim Imlak, I'm trying to follow what they did. So look, I'm trying to follow what they did, right? They have a wicketkeeper batter right here. Nicholas Pooran is the best batter in the Caribbean right now. So I'm taking out Tevim Imlak, a left-handed wicketkeeper, to put another left-handed wicketkeeper. Tevin is out. In come Nicholas Pooran. Teddy Bishop is out. In come Shimron Hetmeyer. Now, Justin Greaves mainly play as a all-round at the top of the innings, doesn't really bowl. So I'm taking out Justin Greaves and putting in Mikhail Louis. Doesn't necessarily have to get a game, he's in the squad. Kean Hartley definitely got to go, and that's Brandon King, right? Kavem Hodge, he only got in the squad because Rutherford didn't want to play. Rutherford is definitely back in. Now, the big question is we always have either Yannick Carrier or Hayden Walsh. We're trying to get a leg spinner. I'm done with leg spinners. I'm just going for my best spinner, right? Based on numbers in ODI cricket, it's definitely Akeal Hussain right now. Cricket West Indies stop the foolishness, bring back Akeal Hussain. There's no reason why Akeal can't play with Moti. The two of them can play in the same team. Yes, they're two left-arm spinners. Yes, that's 20 overs out of 50. Both of them can play. Matty Ford, I would get rid of Matty Ford. Oh, no, Matty Ford stays. Sorry. Alzari is already there. Don't need to write Alzari twice. My bad, Matty Ford. Your name should not have been highlighted. So I'm keeping my Matty Ford. Alzari is already there. Gudakesh Moti. Dropping O'Shane Thomas for Shamar Joseph. So this will be my first choice squad. From my first choice squad, this will be my starting 11. Starting 11 1 and starting 11 2. So I'm showing you, it depends on Brandon King's injury. I can assemble my 11 1, starting 11 1, or my starting 11 2. If Brandon King is unable to play a 50 over game, then that means Shehu would have to open. The Shehu, Athanaze, Casey Carty 3, Pooran 4, Hetty 5. Roston Chase comes into balance the squad 6. Or Chase can bat above Hetmai depending on the situation. Shepherd 7, Akeal Hussain 8, Alzari 9, Gudakesh Moti, Shamar Joseph. The bowlers, it don't matter who bat from 8 to 11 because all of them can bat. If Brandon King is okay to start or play majority of the games, then of course Alec and Brandon open, Casey at 3, Shea Opas 4. This has been very settled off, hopefully of recent past. Nicholas Pooran 5, Hetmaya 6, Shepherd 7, and then the 4 bowlers. That would be, I think this is the best squad that we can assemble right now for ODI. Tell me if I'm Tell me if I'm wrong if you don't agree that this is the best 11 we have right now. And then this is my second predicted squad. If we're just going to go for selecting just some guys that we want to have a look at. Youths for the future based on CPL. Let's see them in 50 over. I don't want to see them in the T20 squad yet. I think Joel Andrew is going to make a fantastic ODI player. I think Justin Greaves can be a very good ODI player. Mikael Louis, I think he can be a good player as well. Rutherford is still young in his career, so I think Rutherford is like 26 or 25. Rutherford is young. Kadina Lane is young. Shakir Paris, Casey Carty is young. So just giving the youngsters a go, I don't have a problem with it. So this would be my squad, predicted squad number 2. So let the heavy hitters play in the T20 and then bring in the Mikael Louis, bring in the Joel Andrew, bring in the Shakir Paris, bring in all of these youngsters, Justin Greaves, Akeal Hussain, bring them back. A lot of youngsters. But not saying Akeal or Justin is a youngster, but bring in the youngsters, the Joel Andrew, the Mikael Louis, the Shakir Paris. Shamar Springer, I think Justin Greaves as the all-rounder is slightly ahead of him. Of course, Shamar Springer is a better bowler, but I think overall the package I can get from Justin Greaves batting at 4 or batting at the top or batting at 3. I think Justin and giving me 4 or 5 overs if needed. I think Justin Greaves would be the better of the two. I really wanted Shamar Springer if we're going for a more youthful looking team, but you know what? This would be my squad, and then this would be the playing 11. Mikael Louis with Alec Athanaze, Shakir Paris at 3, Hope at 4, Chase at 5, Rutherford 6, Shepherd 7, Akeal 8, Gudakesh Moti, Shamar Joseph Alzari. Then, of course, we'd rotate out some persons in order to get a look at Kadina Lane. Kadina Lane would have to be at the top of the order. We have to rotate somebody out to get a look at Joel Andrew. We have to rotate somebody out to get a look at Justin Greaves. We have to get a look at them. So guys, tell me what you think about my squads for Sri Lanka. These are my predicted squads. In 1 month time, let's see how many I get right. for the T20 and both the ODI. But it's your boy Ronaldo, and I am out.